Do I move it? Move them up? I'm just scooting my Ruby out of the way. Nicely scooting her out of the way. So, but guys, what just dropped? Goodness, no, off the lid. The lid of my little girl's little tub. Little tub for a little girl. You can't see me, so I'm going to move back a bit, and I hope that you can see little Apani, because this is who the video is actually about, is little Apani, who of course will not stay this little forever. I'll just turn that light around a little bit for you guys, a little bit dark, I think, for you to be able to really see this little girl, because she's very tiny. Well, for me, she's very tiny. To some, tiny, but ultimately she's still a snake, and for some that's terrifying. Little or big snakes can scare people. I'm sitting on my foot. That don't work. And Apani, as you can see, which you can't, obviously, because I'm a little bit far away, but if I can get her to go, maybe up my arm, well, she can because she's on my other hand. She's getting pretty close to my shoulder. So she's growing. Of course, she's never going to be an enormous snake, Apani. She's always going to be considered to be a little snake. But don't you ever think to yourself that they're any different in the way that they are because they're little. Hey, darling? Because they're not. And I hear so many people say to me, who wants to have a little snake like that? They're just like little worms. I like big snakes. Big snakes are better. Big snakes are this and that and something else. I like big snakes too. Don't get me wrong. You know, I think, yeah, they're big. But they're a snake. They're just a snake too, just like Apani is. Except she's in a smaller package. And I think, if anything, smaller package, just as cheeky, just as smart, just as loving, just as everything as a big snake is. And that's why I'm answering the question, why would you keep little snakes? That's why. And I mean, let's face it, she's beautiful. As little as she is, she's beautiful. She knows me. Oh boy, does she know her mum. And she tells everybody else, you let me go to my mum, because they try and get her to come on to them and she won't have a bar of them. And that is because of the bond that I have with her. And in actual fact, it's the bond that she has with me. Because I feel, in the reality of all of it, I am privileged that my snakes allow me to be that person in their life. I know I've cut my head off. I'll move back a bit. But I am. I'm privileged to have my snakes have that bond and that trust with me. And I don't ever take that for granted. And I guess in saying that, all those people out there that don't believe in it and think it's a load of bull, I feel sorry for your snakes. I really do. I don't feel sorry for the people that have chosen to not believe that. You know, I can't feel sorry for them because they've made that choice to keep those blinkers on and believe that snakes just like to not be around us. And it doesn't bother a snake. They would rather be left alone. They've made that choice to believe that and to live that life with their snakes. But those poor snakes, they are lonely. They are so lonely. And I really mean that. And you talk about a snake coming out and moving. And One Soft Kiss has done a video, and I'm not doing the same video, people. She says it all in her video. If you get a snake out, it's just cruising like this. No, it's not stressed. You get a snake out that is going in every other direction and just is skitzing out, and there's a difference. There's a total difference between a snake coming out and just cruising like Apani is to coming out and going into panic stations. And that's a little bit like my Jesse, until he sorts himself out and figures out he's balanced and he's okay. But that's not because he never gets to come out, or he's not bonded with me, or he doesn't know me, or he doesn't trust me. But if I see a snake doing that, and it's an older snake especially, in all honesty, I think that snake has gone a little crazy from boredom. It must send a snake crazy, sitting in their enclosure. And I'm not even talking about an enclosure. I'm talking about a box, a tub, day in, day out, day in, day out, constantly. That's it. That's all they know. That's all they've got around them. Wouldn't you go crazy? Eventually go crazy? And get nastier and more bitter about everything? I know I would. If I couldn't go outside and get out of these four walls, and I haven't got four walls really, but that's what I consider a home, is four walls. If I couldn't get out of those walls, I would be crazy by now, for sure. And some people might think I'm already crazy because of what I believe in and the way I look after my snakes and what I think about snakes. I'm not crazy. As far as I'm concerned, the ones that don't take care of their snakes like I do and know them to be what I know about them, they're crazy. And I'm not being mean here to anybody. I'm trying to get across that is how it is. And that doesn't mean I don't like you. or I think that you're a really bad person. I'm just trying to give you that comparison, that if I'm crazy for what I think, then you're crazy for what you think. That's all. And my girls and boys are happy and healthy and smiling. Yes, snakes smile, guys. If you've ever taken the time to watch their faces, you will see them smile. I see Lily do it all the time. I see her thinking all of the time. What about you, Apani? She's like, where can I go, Mum? I'm a big girl now. And she is. She's over 1 year of age, so she's no longer a yearling. Are you? But you're a baby to me. Okay? So, I'm going to leave you with that. Think about your snakes. Think about them as more than they don't care. So long as they're fed, got fresh water. There's a whole lot more to them than that. Take the time to observe them and watch them and spend time with them, and you just might be pleasantly surprised at what you can see. So I'm going to finish it there, and of course thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, your family, and if my little girl will turn around for you, of course, your snakes.